babe, come on over. Come sit on the couch. Come watch the show with us. And you just can't. Why can't you just settle down and be on the couch with us?
Suddenly, all the things begin to crowd in around you because all of this stuff is just, ugh.
I want to go big here. I don't just want to solve our problem. Like, I'd like to solve our city's problem.
I think about Marie Kondo a lot. The thing that she said that I'll just never forget is,
All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Almost Entrepreneurs, where we dream big dreams, we break them down, and then we discuss. Is this an idea for us, or is this an idea for you? And I want to get something straight. I wanted to just go ahead and make sure people were aware. Like, I think a lot of people watch this show and they think, Matt, this is just absolute nonsense. And it is. It is nonsense. That's the point of the podcast. It really is the point of the podcast. Alicia was tired of me bringing these ideas to her.
this is actual real life.
Because I would tell her the idea, and then the next day I would start the business. And Alicia was just tired of it. So, like, as soon as I said I had an idea, Alicia's immediately shutting down. She's like, no, I don't even want to hear the idea.
Panic in my brain.
Meanwhile, there's something about it for me that makes me feel alive. Like, I was telling Alicia yesterday, I said, I'm not an ideas junkie. I'm an execution junkie. I mean, it's not that I have so many ideas. It's just that I'm ready to jump on all of them. I can get excited about something in 0.2 seconds. And how's the podcast been? That's what I want to hear from you. Just so far, this is episode 4.
Or them?
I want you, my wife. You know, now when I come to you and I say I have an idea, does it hit different? How do you feel like, am I different now that we've started this podcast? Do you feel like this has been good for our marriage? What are your thoughts?
Like most things for women, it depends on the moment in which you come to me with that. But I have really enjoyed it. I think back to when we got our idea for the gym or Dawkins Media and thinking about it all starts with maybe a little bit of nonsense.
Yeah.
But if it could turn into something great for you guys that also we could take part in, that would be really great. So I love to help people and I love to do things with you.
Yeah.
So this has been really fun for me.
Yeah. But we're going to get into the episode today. And just as you know, last week we formally rolled it out, right? We've got a format to the podcast, and we're going to start with real people probs, the idea drop. Then we're going to roll it out. What's it going to look like for us? And then we're going to rank it. And that's the show. So to kick this one off with real people probs, I want to paint a picture for you guys, but then also just curious what's going on inside your head in moments like pretty much every night. Every night there's a moment where we're settling down and the house is getting quiet and all the kids are on the couch and here, dear old dad of the year, I'm just reclined.
He does do the dishes.
And I am maxing and relaxing. I'm like, babe, come on over. Come sit on the couch. Come watch the show with us. And you just can't.
I can't.
I just don't know. Like, I used to think, like, well, maybe she's just built different. But what's going on inside your head? Why can't you just settle down and be on the couch with us?
Oh, I have done better lately, but I
agree.
As a woman and you're juggling all the things, suddenly all the things that are just sitting on the counter or on the floor, they begin to crowd in around you like claustrophobic, like I'm going to lose my mind because all of this stuff is just,
Yeah.
And I just can't. I need to have some kind of like organized ending to the day. But also there is preparation. So a morning does not go well for us if I am not prepared. It's crazy. We're running last minute, but I want to be prepared. So I'm getting the kids' clothes out and I want to have time with you. When we watch Netflix later, I want to just be like chilling, not thinking after that show when I'm already half asleep that I've got to go pick out clothes for the kids and all of that. So
I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, why can't you just keep the house spotless and take care of 5 kids, because I'm one of the kids, and just do all the work and get everything done and think about everything, and also sit on the couch and relax and do nothing with us? I don't understand what the problem is. So what, I want to dive deeper here, because surely you've thought about, like, what could we do?
Right.
What are some things that you thought, like, well, maybe we could do this or that?
I think about Marie Kondo a lot. I think about when she says...
Sparkle or spark joy.
Well, if it doesn't spark joy, toss it.
That's the tidy up
it's
girl.
Very hard for me. But a thing that she said that I'll just never forget is if you have a place where something lives, let it live there always, because then you won't ever be looking for it.
All right.
So it's like if the shoes should always go there, make sure the shoes are always there. Otherwise, you're just living in chaos, always looking for something, which has been the story of my entire life.
Well, that sounds good, right? Like, thanks, Maria Kondo. That sounds good.
She has kids now, so I think she's a little bit more like lenient. She's like, she gets it.
Is she
now.
Producing less content now?
No, well, maybe, probably.
She's like experiencing real life. Yeah. We still love her. We're big fans.
Yeah.
But why doesn't that happen? I mean, it sounds good, but why doesn't it happen?
Well, a lot of times prioritize time with the kids, cuddles on the couch, other than at night when it's all closing in. I'm reading to them during the day. I'm running out the door to get to the next activity. And I just like literally today, the whole couch was in the floor, like apart. The dishes were full in the sink. And I will brag on you. I came home and it was super tidy. So thank you for that.
Well, it's like, I know. And I also know we're making this episode, so I want her to be in the best mood possible. I did straighten the living room. I did do the dishes.
You did. It's an often occurrence.
Yeah. Well, I'm still thinking out loud. I'm still thinking like, I mean, we could hire someone, right? Who could come in and clean. I mean, is that the solution?
That also creates anxiety in me a little bit.
Okay.
Used to, it was like the cost, but now more so it's like, and I know if you have anyone clean your house, you have to clean before they clean.
Yeah.
And like for me to clean before they clean would just be like a whole thing, you know, like everything. We did clean out the game closet the other week, and now it's like, oh, we can go get a game and I'm not stressed about that. So it's like one project at a time. But I do think with the help of someone, like, you know, coming in, even if it's project by project, like getting a system of organization and even just like purging, you know, like maybe like Steve Jobs, didn't he have like 5 outfits or something that he wore? He wore the same thing every day.
I think it was the same thing every day.
Something
yeah.
like that. So
decision fatigue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Constantly.
One less decision
for me.
to make because he had a system.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that. Well, so you're talking about more than cleaning. You're talking about organizing.
Yes.
Like not just sweeping the floorboards.
Right. Which would be great.
But like, and you've tried this. Like we've done this. You've done this successfully. Like you pick a room on a Saturday.
Yep.
Like this is my room today. You knock it out. You feel better on the other side. Why can't you just do that?
And then it goes.
What's the problem?
Goes back to the way it was a month later. You know, I think, you know, there are some things I could work on personally, but I think if there was someone coming in and saying like, okay, it's, you know, Alicia's had a crazy month. Oh, the closet. Let me just reset this for her. I know how she likes it, and I'll put a pile of questionables for her to go through, and that would just really be, that would be like the dream.
I mean, that's a big problem.
Like, and putting the laundry away.
I can only imagine, like, hopefully people are listening to this. This is a totally relatable problem.
Right.
Like, you're not the only one. We are not the only ones who have a room that is dedicated to
laundry
hiding
piles.
All of our lack of system.
A junk drawer or 5.
Maybe tiny rooms in every bedroom called closets.
Yeah.
It's like, our kids' idea of cleaning the room is like stuff everything in the closet. We did that when we were kids.
Yes, for sure.
So, that's the problem, and I want to get around to a solution, but I want to go big here. I don't just want to solve our problem. Like, I'd like to solve our city's problem. To start, let's get altitude here, and I want to solve a bigger problem. And I think the bigger problem is that people out there exist who can do this. Right. They're just hard to find. Yeah. And then when you find them, they're hard to trust. Right. And so what we want to do is build a high trust, vetted, background checked, reviewed, and approved network of not just cleaners, but organizers. And it exists as a platform that everybody has access to, that anybody can tap into, and you can submit. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to call this the Uber of house cleaning. Right. Because I studied the Uber model in preparation for this conversation, and Uber has figured out something that the rest of the industries out there have not. And so here's the big idea.
I called it clean org.
You called it clean org.
But we're not doing that.
I like clean org. That could work. I want to call it orderly.
Okay, that makes
orderly.
more sense.
And again, it's like, Uber just has like a punch to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of exotic. It's short. It's pronounceable.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted it to be something simple, but something also that could exist like big enough that this thing could be scalable.
Mm-hmm.
We just start right here in our own neck of the woods.
Right.
We do the work. We find every great house cleaner, every great organizer out there. And I look today, there's 50 in Conway.
Right.
There's plenty of people out there. Now,
Sure.
are there plenty of vetted, approved, ranking high on Google reviews,
Right.
willing to take a background check? No, there are not. And are there plenty that are that we would trust to
Right.
come into our house? No, there are not.
Very crazy.
If I'm honest. And it's such a process. I feel like the pain point that we haven't talked about is price.
Right.
Because you call 10 different house cleaners, you get 10 different prices.
Exactly.
And rarely do you really know what you're getting. So I want to create a platform that brings all house cleaners and organizers under one roof. I want them to, but here's the thing, and this is what Uber does so well. I'm not talking about 15 house cleaners in Conway at 15 different prices. I'm talking about a platform and a system that offers a price.
That's great.
Based on your house, your needs, your square footage, the number of rooms in your house. If this is the first clean or if this is a maintenance clean, are you looking to have rooms organized? Which rooms?
Right.
You essentially get to come onto this platform, submit your information, and it goes to the top. In the first 5 minutes, it goes to the top 15% of our house cleaners and organizers.
Okay.
And they essentially get first bid. So if Uber, an Uber, like you're at the airport, you're trying to get to the hotel. You go on Uber, you say, I'm at the airport, I need to get to the hotel. And then you see, hey, James is on his way to come get you. He'll be there in 4 minutes. Here's his profile. Here's his interest page. Here's his reviews.
Yeah.
You can know everything. And guess what you can do? You can say, not him, someone else, please.
Swipe.
Yes, swipe. You can swipe. But also, James has to be 100% accountable. With house cleaners and organizers, I don't want the business. I want the cleaner.
Right.
They can be represented by a business.
Right.
But I don't want, like, Mary Maid's Utah. I want Jenny, Susie, Sally from Mary Maid's Utah.
Right.
I want the person. And then I want to know how many orderly cleans has she done since she's been a part of our network. And what are the reviews?
Now, will they be required to be organizers and cleaners? Like, do they need to be required to do both?
No, absolutely not.
Okay,
You can have
so
organizers exclusively, cleaners exclusively.
If you're getting like what I would want, which would be like, a combo, then you would get 2 people, which I was thinking in my head already, like it would take a team already to do our house. I feel like a team.
Yeah.
I have friends that get their house cleaned and they have an actual whole team, like almost a family that comes and cleans their house. And I feel like that's more effective because what you don't want is you don't want to have this, XYZ pricing, this is what it is, but then they spend like 10 hours versus 2 hours. My mom actually, that was her first business is she cleaned houses when we were growing up, and it gave her flexibility and so I think you never know what you're getting into as the cleaner, but if there is like a team coming in, and maybe you have to cap the hours, like we give it this many hours, there's that in the agreement, but so you can put in your information. You can get a quote immediately and know what it's going to cost. You can see the person. I love that.
We're creating a platform where it's not only easy to find someone to do the work, but also there's an immense amount of accountability in the individual, not just the business, to doing the work. So when I'm just thinking out loud here. Somebody's looking for a house cleaner near them, orderly.com pops up. They go on there, they fill out a form. That's submitted to the top 15. That's based on reviews and experience. They get the first dibs, then it goes to everybody if no one grabs it in the first 5 or 10 minutes. As soon as someone's selected, the homeowner is then notified. They're called, emailed, and texted to say so-and-so has agreed to do the work. They will be reaching out. All information is captured and shared through the app or online. So at no point is any communication happening outside of the Orderly app.
So you're not telling them your address or anything like that yet?
Right.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
that's good.
when their information is shared, there's no contact information that's sent out to the top 15%.
Okay.
All they know is Susie's in Conway, South Carolina. She's looking for a house cleaning for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, and it's the first cleaning. That's all the context that they have. When the bid is accepted, then the information is sent to that person.
Okay.
And then they're able to reach out. But the homeowner also gets the information.
Okay.
When their visit is scheduled, it's notified through the app. When they're 5 minutes out, it's notified through the app. If any changes come up, it comes in through the app. When the job is almost done, they're notified through the app. When the invoice comes through and it's time to pay, you're paying through the app.
Right.
When you're prompted to leave a review on Orderly and Google, it happens through the app. And follow-up appointments are scheduled through the app. And that's an agreement that we have with every house cleaner that commits. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I want this to be free for house cleaners and organizers.
Okay.
You can be on Orderly for absolutely for free. Now, you're going to pay a percentage of the job that gets done.
Yeah, that makes
sense. But the prices are decided, which means if a house cleaning is $200, it doesn't matter who does the job.
Right.
It's a $200 job.
Yeah.
And 15% comes to us, so that house cleaning job, Orderly is going to make $30.
Okay.
So there's a cost in building this app out.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I imagine primarily the work is getting the people on the app, finding the house cleaners, finding the organizers, getting them to commit to the vetting process.
And then even like maybe customer service, like if so-and-so doesn't show up, like does that fall on the app or does that fall on the company?
Yeah.
Or the person or the individual?
I would want to go back and see more about like Uber in the first days.
Yeah.
Like what did they do before they had 50 million drivers? Yeah.
She was crazy.
What did they do? But the fact that you can see the individual and how and their experience, and know a little bit about the individual before they come to your house is better than Mary Maids is coming, and not a knock on Mary Maids, but it's like I don't know. It's kind of like Great Clips. Like I go to Great Clips, but I don't know who's going to be cutting my hair. It just depends on the next available chair, and that's not always a good thing. That's more often than not a bad thing.
Supercuts, I have a girl.
You have a girl? We have a girl.
They let you at Supercuts.
All right. So we've gone long on Orderly.
Okay.
It has legs.
Yep.
I think Orderly could be something that goes worldwide.
Oh, so much.
It could be a tremendous industry shift for a lot of house cleaners that struggle to get bids, to get jobs. It's like, I'm great at my work, but I hate marketing.
Yeah.
What's the solution? Not just for the homeowner, but for the individual who's trying to get more work. You could build a career just by being listed for free on Orderly.
Oh,
so it can solve a lot of problems. It could be a great thing.
So ways of like income, like cleaning companies wanting to advertise on your app, cleaning products, like the door is wide open for possibilities. So.
Yeah. And I know for a lot of cleaners, and this is just business, it's like, what was the advice we just got? It was like, don't lower your price out of fear.
Oh, never.
Well, when I have to close you, that's kind of how it can feel sometimes. It's like, oh, they're going to ask for a discount.
Right.
Well, to get the job, I might say yes. Well, Orderly, there's no haggle.
Exactly.
It's $200.
It is what it is.
And there's no, the app presents itself as so big that there's no room for negotiation.
Right.
So if I get the lead, I know I'm going to pay $30 out for Orderly, but I got a $170 job.
Yep.
I get to go do. Let's rank it.
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10. How likely are we in 2027 to pick this one up and run with it?
I would say 7.5.
Oh my goodness.
Because I think because I'm not dealing with people. As long as I'm not having to do the customer service part and you just have to build an app and then do really fun things with the app and then I can use the app, then I think, I don't know, could be really cool.
I feel like the app itself is a mountain and would take 12 months to develop and probably like $6 figures dollars.
Yeah, to
plus
invest.
the amount of, I think there's so many costs that we just don't know about.
Probably.
With this, like the $10,000 a month ad spend.
Are you trying to take away my 7.5?
I'm like a 1.
A 1?
I'm like a 1 on this.
Maybe because I just want this for my house so badly.
This is just where like I'm typically going to be the excitable one and just want to take it and run with it. I mean, having dug into it as much as I have, and and learned this
You're
much
like,
about
snooze
it.
alert.
This is not an industry that I want to be in. I'm grateful for people that clean houses. My house is enough for me, and I want to get behind something I can really get passionate about. And at this house, like let's find a good one. We'll put a referral on Facebook. Let's find a good house cleaner and organizer if that's
But
something we want to do.
somebody's already doing it. You're already cleaning
Yeah.
houses, so this is the thing that you need to do to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is your hopping off the bell curve.
You're listening to this,
your
and people have
next
already
exciting
said it to
thing.
you. They've already said like, "Hey, you should scale," and you're thinking, "Well, I have 5 locations. I don't think I want 10 locations."
Right.
But with your 5 locations, you could be building a network
Yeah.
that could serve well for something like this.
And you have a brain like this one, so do it.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. If this one struck you and you're ready to take it and run with it, Alicia will pay you $1,000 to get your app tech purchasing budget going, and just let us know, and we come alongside you and help you put this together.
Let us know.
But we love you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next Almost Entrepreneurs.
Peace out.
Later.